In today's video, I want to share with you how you can analyze basketball matches using a new strategy I just discovered. But before we get started, I just wish to show you how much I've been able to make with this strategy. As you can see right here, as you can see, these are the matches that I've been able to play so far, and I've been able to make consistent money with it. You can see here there are various matches on various days. You can see this is another one, this is another one, and the list goes on and on and on. There are a lot, guys, a lot of them. So I'll be sharing with you the strategy, where to get the matches from, and also how to play them, and everything that has to do with the strategy. So if you stick with me to the end, I'll be giving you a bonus tip on how to actually do this and make more money better from it. So it's a win-win, guys. It's a win-win. So this strategy best works on basketball. So there are three things that you need to know about this strategy. The first is that you need to analyze the market, okay? For the whole analyzing of the thing, the strategy is simply focused on how odds move in the market, right? How the odds move in the market. So we'll be taking advantage of the movement of odds in the market. So the first thing that you will need is a bookie that you will use. It doesn't matter the type of bookie you will use, it doesn't matter. But if you're in Nigeria, I suggest you use Frapper. So the first thing is that you select a bookie. If you're in Nigeria, you use Frapper. Yeah, use this website called Frapper. They give the best odds currently, and it works best with this strategy. So I'll drop a link for those in Nigeria for you to use. But you can use 1xbet, but I don't like 1xbet because they are very strict when it comes to strategies. They can block your account, so I don't like them. So this strategy is focused on reduction of odds. That is, we are focused on odds. Odds is what we are focused on. How the odds drop. Okay. So if some of you might not know, most bookies, they change their odds a day before the event happens. For example, if there's a match tomorrow, the bookies, they give their odds on the night before or the day before. So we'll be taking advantage of this. So the first thing you need is, one, choose a bookie. If you're in Nigeria, I suggest you use Frapper. Like I said, use Frapper. I will drop a link in the description. The second thing you need is you select a basketball match. You don't need to select any basketball match, okay? You select the winning league. I call it the winning league is New Zealand. New Zealand is the winning league we'll be using, okay? These guys, they score as if they are crazy in the market. They score a lot of points, so we'll be taking advantage of them. And just a side note, this strategy works best with overs, okay? So we'll be using New Zealand. This strategy works with the New Zealand basketball, especially the NBL, National Basketball League. So it works best with this strategy. Okay, the strategy works best with this. Just to let you guys know. So yesterday on Frapper with the New Zealand League, there were two games for the league which were supposed to play this morning, and I did my analysis. And on the first game, as you can see here, the total over, I had to screenshot it because the odds won't be available when at the time of this recording. So I had to screenshot it from yesterday. So as you can see, yesterday the match between Franklin Bulls and Wellington Saints, the lowest over here was 1.45, which is 182. Okay, take note of these numbers because they are very important. say over 182 was 1.45. Okay, so the next one which was available, the next game which was available was that of Kattenbrook and Howie Bayhawks. Okay, this match. Okay, and the minimum odd here was 1.44, which you can play this already. It's already a great game. You can just put this and play. 80% this thing will win, just as it is. But I want to give you guys something that is a little bit more sure and more concrete. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we will take note of these two odds, that is this total overs here of 1.79. Okay, 171. Take note of this 179. Okay, and the next one you need to take note of is of the other game, 182. Okay, so the first game, let me show you guys the result of these two games. Okay, take note, this is Franklin Bulls and Wellington Saints. Let me show you the result of these two games. So as you can see here, these are the results of the two games. Okay, these are the results down here of the two games. So let's compare this and see if the game won before I actually show you the strategy that I will say you can just play it like that. So this Kattenberg Rams, let's see how it ended. From their prediction from the game they put yesterday, Kattenberg Rams, they said over 179, which is 180. And what did we have in the actual game? The actual game ended more than that. So as you can see, the actual game ended here 198. So this one, okay, so this game won. Okay, it won. So you can play these games in the evening of the actual event happening, because most of these games they play them around 6-9 o'clock. So you can play these games in the evening. Okay, so the next one which I want to share with you guys is this Franklin Bulls here. Franklin Bulls. This is the one which I actually played. I was late to play the first one. So this Franklin Bulls here match ended 100. It ended 200 and 28. Okay, and what were we given as the minimum? Franklin Bulls, what were we given as the minimum? The minimum here was 182. As you can see, we were given 182. 182 was the minimum. So this thing won massively. Okay, this thing won massively. So the actual strategy is that we will not be playing these games in the evening. We'll be playing them in the morning, because in the morning that's when the true value actually is. That's when the true value actually is, in the morning before the game starts. You can play it 1 hour before the game starts, 2 hours, but in the morning, or maybe 3 hours before the game, that's when the real value comes up. So I played this game, this Franklin Bulls game. Okay, the game for Franklin Bulls, I did play the game, which I want to show with you guys now. Okay, I did play the game for Franklin Bulls, which was really a big win. It was a big hit, because there is something that you need to be careful of as well. Okay, there's something really, really interesting about this strategy. Just imagine that you can do this strategy every time. Okay, let me log into my account and show you guys. Okay, and those in the Telegram group who have been asking for this strategy, this is the strategy that I was talking about last week. Okay, so I played this game this morning, right? This Franklin Bulls game, As you can see here, this is the Franklin Bulls game. Okay, this is it. It was 177. You might be wondering how come that game left from 182 to we have 177 now. It's because when the game approaches, they drop the odds. Okay, so we take advantage of that odds dropping and we place our bet. If I checked that of other bookies, you will see that they won't have 177. Most of them they had 187 because they knew that 177 is almost like a sure bet. When I checked Access bet had 187, but Frappa was giving me 177, which was sure bet. Like I always tell my guys in the Telegram group, if you are looking for fast money, don't do sports betting. If you are looking for consistent money, do sports betting. This will not make you rich in a second. You won't be a billionaire with this. This is actually a way for you to grow your money. So let me tell you guys, even if you don't want to analyze these games, okay, the bonus is that even if you don't want to analyze these games, let me tell you the winning odds that win all the time. Any odd from 1.21, play it. Anything below 1.21, play it, because it will win all the time. Okay, I repeat, anything below 1.21 wins all the time. Let me show you guys something real quick. Okay, some of you might not know, you might think that I'm just sharing this for you guys. As you can see here, this one won, and what was the odd? 1.21, as you can see here. Okay, this other one won, and what was the odd here? 1.20, below 1.21. Okay, so it goes on and on and on and on. Okay, it goes on and on and on. So this other one here, yeah, this one won 1.22, but 1.21 is what I've discovered that is the winning odd. It wins all the time. Okay, anything below that wins all the time. So what are the 3 steps that you need? Number 1, you need a bookie. Number 2, you need to check the game at the night before it plays. You can play it at the night or you can play it in the morning with this strategy. Number 3 is that play 1.21. Anything below 1.21 is good. Number 1 is a bookie. I repeat, bookie. Choose a bookie, right? Number two is that you check the game the night before. Okay, check the game the night before, right? Number 3 is that you play anything 1.21 below. Okay, that's the winning odd. It will win all the time. So thanks for watching and see you on the next video.